فَابْتَغُوا عِنْدَ اللَّهِ رِزْقًا. So try and seek the sustenance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَعْبُدُوهُ, and worship Him. وَاشْكُرُوا لَهُ, and be thankful to Him. إِلَيْهِ تُرْجَعُونَ, to Him you will be returned. وَإِن تُكَذِّبُوا, and then if you belie, فَقَدْ كَذَّبَ أُمَمٌ مِّن قَبْلِكُمْ, so many other generations and nations also belied before you. وَمَا عَلَى الرَّسُولِ إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ الْمُبِينُ, and on our messengers there is nothing binding except conveying the message. أَوَلَمْ يَرَوْا كَيْفَ يُحْيِي اللَّهُ الْخَلْقَ ثُمَّ يُعِيدُهُ. Don't they observe how Allah originally starts a creation and then He recreates it, repeats it. إِنَّ ذَلِكَ عَلَى اللَّهِ يَسِيرٌ, and this is easier on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To create something for the first time must be more difficult than repeating the creation. Whatever you do for the first time is difficult, but to repeat it is easier. قُلْ سِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ فَانْظُرُوا كَيْفَ كَانَ بَدَأَ الْخَلْقِ. Say to them, travel in the land and try and see for yourself how Allah originates creation. ثُمَّ اللَّهُ يُنْشِئُ النَّشْأَةَ الْآخِرَةَ, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bring forth the later creation, that is of the hereafter. إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. Verily Allah is powerful and able to do whatever He likes. يُعَذِّبُ مَن يَشَاءُ وَيَرْحَمُ مَن يَشَاءُ. He will chastise whomsoever He wishes, and He will have mercy on whomsoever He likes. وَإِلَيْهِ تُقْلَبُونَ, and to Him you will be turned back. وَمَا أَنْتُم بِمُعْجِزِينَ فِي الْأَرْضِ, and you are not going to defeat Him in the earth. وَلَا فِي السَّمَاءِ, nor in the heaven. وَمَا لَكُم مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ مِن وَلِيٍّ وَلَا نَصِيرٍ, and you don't have any other protector and helper except Allah. وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا بِآيَاتِ اللَّهِ وَلِقَائِهِ أُولَٰئِكَ يَئِسُوا مِن رَحْمَتِهِ. As for those who disbelieve and reject our revelations and who disbelieve in meeting us, they are the people who are absolutely no hope of my mercy. وَأُولَٰئِكَ لَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ, and for them is the painful chastisement. فَمَا كَانَ جَوَابَ قَوْمِهِ, but the answer of his nation of Ibrahim, was only this: إِلَّا أَنْ قَالُوا اُقْتُلُوهُ أَوْ حَرِّقُوهُ, kill him or burn him alive. فَأَنْجَاهُ اللَّهُ مِنَ النَّارِ, but Allah saved him and delivered him from the fire. إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يُؤْمِنُونَ, verily in this are the signs for those who believe. وَقَالَ إِنَّمَا اتَّخَذْتُم مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ أَوْثَانًا مَوَدَّةَ بَيْنِكُمْ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا. This is very important. And Ibrahim said, those whom you have taken for yourselves idols instead of Allah, it is out of affection between you in this life of this world. What does it mean? There is a community, they have some culture, some philosophy, some system. Somebody says this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, and he is convinced that whatever he is saying is correct. But he keeps clinging to that old system. Why? Well, my relatives are there, my friends are there. If I am a shopkeeper, my customers are there. How can I leave them? If I leave their religion, if I leave their beliefs, if I leave their system, I am cut off from them. Although they are convinced in their hearts that this is wrong. And this happens with different organizations and movements working for Islam. For example, supposedly, some big mistake has been committed, and now somebody says you have committed a mistake, and you are convinced, yes. But unless the whole party accepts, unless the system keeps intact, how can I go away? I will be alone. مَوَدَّةَ بَيْنِكُمْ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا. The love between you in the life of this world is the basis that you keep on clinging to these false ideas and beliefs and the wrong ways. ثُمَّ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ يَكْفُرُ بَعْضُكُمْ بِبَعْضٍ. Then on the day of judgment, each one of you will deny each other, accuse each other. It was due to you that I kept clinging to that party or that system or that philosophy. وَيَلَانُ بَعْضُكُمْ بَعْضًا. And you will deny each other and curse each other. وَمَأْوَاكُمُ النَّارُ, your abode will be fire. وَمَا لَكُم مِّن نَاصِرِينَ, and you will have no helpers for you. فَآمَنَ لَهُ لُوط, so Lut, his nephew, he believed in him. وَقَالَ إِنِّي مُهَاجِرٌ إِلَىٰ رَبِّي, and he said, well, I am going to emigrate towards my Lord. إِنَّهُ هُوَ الْعَزِيزُ الْحَكِيمُ, verily he is all powerful and having all the wisdom. وَوَهَبْنَا لَهُ إِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ, and we bestowed upon him Ishaq, son, and Yaqub, the grandson. وَجَعَلْنَا فِي ذُرِّيَّتِهِ النُّبُوَّةَ وَالْكِتَابَ, and we assigned the prophethood and the book among the progeny of Ibrahim. After Ibrahim, no prophet, no messenger of Allah has come in this world except in the progeny of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. Either the progeny of Ishaq through Yaqub, then Ismail, and through him Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then Madian, because Ibrahim had a third wife also, Keturah, and there were 6 sons to Ibrahim from the third wife, Keturah. So Bani Keturah, they are also. Then Ishaq had 2 sons, not only Jacob but also Esau. Where has Esau gone? People don't know. Maybe the Brahmins and the Hindus of India, they are the progeny of Esau and the lost tribes of Bani Israel. Some of the tribes are not known, where have they vanished. So because there are many similarities between the Jews and the Hindus, and the Brahmins especially. وَوَهَبْنَا لَهُ إِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ وَجَعَلْنَا فِي ذُرِّيَّتِهِ النُّبُوَّةَ وَالْكِتَابَ وَآتَيْنَاهُ أَجْرَهُ فِي الدُّنْيَا, and we gave him his reward in this world. وَإِنَّهُ فِي الْآخِرَةِ لَمِنَ الصَّالِحِينَ, and verily in the hereafter he is from amongst our righteous people. وَلُوطًا إِذْ قَالَ لِقَوْمِهِ, and we sent Lut also, and when he said to his nation, إِنَّكُمْ لَتَأْتُونَ الْفَاحِشَةَ, well, you are committing a very, very indecent act. مَا سَبَقَكُمْ بِهَا مِنْ أَحَدٍ مِنَ الْعَالَمِينَ, no nation, no people before you have ever done this. أَإِنَّكُمْ لَتَأْتُونَ الرِّجَالَ وَتَقْطَعُونَ السَّبِيلَ, do you approach men for your sexual lust, and you are breaking and you are cutting the way? Now this taqta'un as-sabil has been interpreted having 2 meanings. One is the speed of procreation Allah has fixed. You have to procreate. So that is true. Male and female, both. If you give up the females, what will happen? The procreation would stop. You will be finished. So this can be one meaning, that you are cutting that way, that road to